Hello guys, so today I have a time lapse I wanted to share. This was just a little personal doodle that, I was trying to just shake some rust off of, get my hand and arm moving to do some more art for my commissions, because sometimes I feel like I only focus on commission work for clients, and I have to do a lot more personal work so I can just not feel stressed or so anxious all the time. So this was kind of like a nice decompressing doodle. I just had a random idea of like something to do with my personal character with the birds of paradise plant. So I was like, oh, he could be holding just like a potted plant or something and just moving it along or something. I'm not a gardener or anything, just full disclosure, but I thought it would be fun because the bird of paradise is really pretty. It's something that's pretty common here in Hawaii, but I've always just liked how it looked. Here I am just trying to figure out the proportions and everything. I was drawing an apron right there because I recently did a art table at our convention center, and we got aprons as the uniform. So I was wearing that all day for 3 days while I was vending. So that was a really fun experience. And I also want to put a little headband on my Sona there. So I think that's something to add even for myself here. That'll be fun. But yeah, you can kind of see my steps and my phases here for how I typically draw. I don't think I'm doing anything out of my usual habits. So I start with a really rough sketch, and then I went in with a second rough sketch, and you can see here now, like I'm focusing usually on the head because I like to figure out the facial features and the expressions first. So I'll just take a lot of time to just carefully figure out how the eyes are looking, how the snout's looking, and really a lot of Control-Z undoing, as you can see. But I'm not trying to make it. I'm not trying to really just. I don't know how to say this. Like, I'm taking my time. I'm not trying to rush through anything. I just want to make sure that every stroke I do is something that I like. I want to incorporate just a kind of flow to my process and like how I just try to get through my art instead of getting frustrated all the time. I just want to make it how like I won't commit to a thing until I like it. I don't know how to explain that, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm just cleaning up all of my lines here. I've been doing a lot of trace studies, so I know like people are very opposed, especially like as beginning artists. You don't want to trace anything. That is so bad. That's so taboo. And obviously you don't want to copy other people's work and put it off as your own. And for all intents and purposes, this is all of my own work. And I'm doing all of this freehand, but I'm going through a study and I'm using reference and whatnot from online pictures. Like I looked at a lot of bird of paradise pictures, so different photos and plant references were up on another screen of mine, but I was using tracing paper to figure out all the anatomy, so then now I can incorporate that into my mental library and then put that into my art when I want to just draw from memory. So that's a topic for a whole bigger video, but I'm already wrapping up in the time lapse here. But as you can see, I did a little bit of a box going in the background there, and I was just trying to figure out a little simple layout, and that's all she wrote. That's all I wrote. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little time lapse and a little talking. I don't know if people want to listen to me go into depth about my art process or just maybe a topic or something like that. So I'll try to give this format a go. And yeah, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.